priest and a terrible Horon. What are your last words before I cut you down? Tobias looks up at him and coughs. Boy, if I were to be killed by you, or really would be the one true God above yours, because in the end, he would still get his irony. You'll die, but not by my hand. And he looks over to Robert.
Robert looks at him.
He just kind of nods, and Eldrin steps in front of Thok, his scythe extended, not like threateningly, but almost as a just stay there type thing. As he turns and almost kind of like folds his arms as he watches. Robert, you get a free turn.
Robert sticks Dawnbringer by his belt and drops the dragon shields. Draws the great sword off its sheath on his back and walks up behind Alistair. Whereupon taps him on the shoulder, unwilling to attack him from behind.
Alistair turns and looks at you and raises his hammer, but you still have the first go.
And now that Alistair turns to him, he strikes.
Oh, that great sword, I've been missing. Great sword. Step on my keyboard.
You're attacked with your greatsword?
Yes.
Alright. You swing at him, and he brings his hammer down and catches your blow with an equal amount of strength. Damn.
Want me to roll strength?
Yes. Yeah, as you swing your blade down at him, he matches your blow, and the hammer strikes against the greatsword. With a great ringing sound, the blade splits in half, and the tip of it goes flying into to be embedded into one of the walls of a building nearby. Oh, that's Shane 99. Thank you for the host, baby.
You just got a host?
Yeah, that's Shane 99.
Oh, sick.
Woo, 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 woo.
Woo.
Anyway, Alistair turns to you and smirks. Huh. This is how it's gonna be. This is how it's gonna be, Robert. But, don't say I didn't warn you. And he swings at you with the ferocity of Lathander.
It hits.
And he does 12 points of damage.
It wouldn't have been as cool if I didn't drop it.
And then he swings around for a second blow. Does that hit or no?
That one hits, yes,
That
because
one
I don't
hits?
have my shield.
Right. Bada boom. And does 12 damage again.
Robert coughs blood, spitting, it all over Alistair.
As you look,
As his full plate crumples in around his torso.
Buck looks at the tiefling with the scythe. I didn't save him to get killed by that guy. And attempts to maneuver closer to this.
Roll dexterity for me. Ooh. Ooh!
Nat 20.
Eldrin glances back at you as you speak to him, but you're already gone. You slipped around the back of him, and you're moving up.
So I get to pull out an attack.
You get one attack, yes.
Before that happens, Robert stares at Thok and says, "This is my fight. Do not intervene."
Ignoring Robert and just speeding past the tiefling, Sildrasil already in the air.
Can I make a dex save to move in front of it?
Yes, against Thok's counter dex, please.
Of course I would roll a 20 when I'm taking disadvantage.
Though you are greatly weakened and you are feeling like shit, you move in the way of Thok and you just give him a glare.
Nonetheless, as I was saying, Sildrasil is already in the air, preparing for the blow, instead of it being an axe as it used to be seeing. It is now a blunt force to be reckoned with,
Oh,
and it's taken on the
shit.
form of a warhammer, going straight for. What was this paladin's name again?
Alistair.
Alistair's head.
As you do, though, you already made the swing. So you were coming down when Robert stepped in front of you, and he glares at you as the blow comes down directly on his shoulder pad, with sickening as his shoulder dislocates.
Robert screams out in pain. I'm going to take 17 points of damage.
Take half because it landed on the shoulder pad. On your shoulder pad.
Shoulder pad.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, and so it is now Robert's turn again, unless Maxwell's stepping in at all.
Wow, I did get skipped.
You basically all got skipped. It became a one-on-one duel, but Thok decided to put himself in between it. So
Is Tobias dead or no?
Tobias is beaten to fuck, but he's not dead yet.
Ignoring said duel between them, I'm gonna kind of just jog past over to Tobias and the Vice Hail.
What's your AC at?
23.
Cool. You have to dodge around one of Alistair's wild blows as you skip past. And you Weiss Hail, so roll me a magic, please. Prox.
That 20 on advantage.
His jaw cracks as it pops back into place, and a few other bones start to snap as he begins to heal. He looks up at you, and he begins to back away in fear.
Wait, what was that? He He looks up at me and what about you?
and starts to back away in fear.
Oh. Alright.
Alright, so Robert's turn.
Robert's turn.
Using his non-dislocated arm, Robert punches at Alistair, imbuing it with the force of both a Thundering Smite and a Divine Smite.
Alright.
Buckle damage. Roll once.
So, you swing at him and you manage to make contact as he's currently distracted with so many people surrounding him and realizing he's actually alone at this point. Your fist collides and with a thunderous boom! Sorry, that was bad. That was bad. I need to do a sound effect. I'm sorry. Do we got a boom? Do we got a boom? Sonic blast.
Did have a lightning somewhere?
Nope, that is terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, I do. Hold up.
Which should blow out windows, considering it does it in a 200-foot radius.
The echo screams through the city as you guys hear psh, 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 and Alistair is sent crumpling to the ground. Robert, even in his weakened state, stands up a bit taller as another figure rises up, this time out of Robert's shadow. Tobias looks over and he stands up, the figure mimicking him, as Alistair looks between Robert and Tobias. Tobias swings twice, and he cuts deep gashes into Alistair's armor. Alistair swings once at Tobias, missing him barely, before swinging another time at Robert. His hammer almost increases in weight, and it dislocates his shoulder, and he drops it as it spirals and falls over into this little area. He stands there unarmed before you. It is now your turn, Robert.
Robert grasps Alistair by the shoulder with his one good arm and tries to jerk the shoulder back into place before applying just a small bit of his lay on hands to solidify the action.
Wait, you're healing Alistair's shoulder or yours?
Alistair's.
Alright. How much are you doing?
Just for 5.
Okay.
Assuming that should be enough.
Yeah, that should be enough. That's fine. His shoulder pops back into place and he looks up at you. Why?
Because mercy can be shown. You will stand trial for your crimes, your misdeeds, but I will not have you butchered in the streets like a
Mid-sentence, you're cut off as Tobias stabs through the back of his head, the blade protruding from Alistair's mouth. Tobias draws it in and then just wipes the blade in Alistair's hair as he falls to the ground. He looks at you, Robert, and just says, "Is it not your streets? And we do not follow your justice, Tyrann." As the figure behind him slowly fades down, and the one behind you fades as well. I appreciate what you did here, but